One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the American, the UTSA Road. They created a little breathing room with that last play. Now first down just across the 20. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, boosters, alumni, media, now all expecting much, much more, aren't they, David?
Yeah, but you still get to celebrate because you were the king. You were the king of college football. You won it all. A lot to be excited about. Palmer, now you work on the next season and repeating and all that goes with it.
And it should still be good, too, right? Because winning that first national championship brought in so many good recruits, brought in so many players through the portal. You can make an argument their roster this year is better than last year's national championship roster. So I'm excited to see what they do today.
The give is to Williams. Oh, what a move. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Can't get him to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Throws it back. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, San Jose State. A great catch and run for... The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Got a little space. He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterback.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The give is to Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Direct snap. It's Woods. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll ride the hot hand. Shakes off the defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes one man miss. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The inside handoff. Nice move there. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36, it's a 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play, it's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
On first down, he'll just run the quarterback sneak. That doesn't seem very creative. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. The tap. Touchdown, Spartans. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Boy, did he just... Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. And the punishment has been extended.
And this kind of performance has to give this...
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Under fire. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Let's go! From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get the San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the... Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the...
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the American, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis. The give is to Williams. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And they're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Powers through the defender. They've got enough for the 1st down and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry up. Might be changing the route. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, This guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just...
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man. It's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Complete to the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give is to Williams.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak.
Not able to pick up that 1st down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again, right?
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that 1st play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That's how you come.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver with jet sweep pass. Makes a man miss. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give is to Williams. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. To the ground to try to move the chain. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartan. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Set, ready.
Motion from the back. Throws it back. Grab near the sticks. It's Woods. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Just enough time to get off one more snap.
Charcoal.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Give to the running back. Jukes his way for more. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because...
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, the QB was thinking hitch route because the DB was giving so much cushion. But how about his ability to close the gap to the receiver and then knock it away? Wow.
Live trumpet. Live trumpet.
The give is to Williams.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Hard running there. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Nice move. Continues to fight for yards. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Spartans are in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
22, water.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Spartans trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Touch pass on the run. Oh, he's got some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Trying to pound it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The throw. Touchdown, San Jose State. Fired in. Three tight ends in the formation on first and 10.
Military stun! Military stun!
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10.
Charcoal! Charcoal!
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yep. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Quarterback making adjustments.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Military stun.
They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Spartans are on the move. The give is to Williams. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. And the Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. Makes his man miss. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the fullback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Working that left side now. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Fullback's got it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off-play action. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary. Backers for everybody on the field.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. The give to the back. He stopped short of the 1st down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on 4th. To the ground with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to keep running. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal.
Charcoal.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Ready, go.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. And lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
Fly, show me.
They run the reverse. Got the 1st down and more. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans. These guys. The San Jose State offense is back on the field.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, it's a reverse. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. It's a reverse. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And as an offense, that's just.
Offense in a split backfield.
More base paint. More base paint. Flag.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes the grab. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Shield. Shield.
Gets the back moving. It's a reverse. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. The Spartans come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100.
Motion from the wideout. They run the reverse. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, you got to wonder about the play call there.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Sweet cut there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense on an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Give to the fullback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Give to the big fullback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, this offense came into the game.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Line, trumpet. He's got 2. He's got 2.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Finds his tight end, and he'll be brought down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
The give as they work on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here.
There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll send the back in motion. Oh, maybe a double pass. Here's a heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Handoff from the shotgun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Steamrolls his way ahead. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, San Jose State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're...
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Here we go, set.
Oh, a double pass. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.